Greetings to you, lovely people. This is your good life advocate Isaac, and you know that whenever I come to you, I come with anything that has to do with advocacy. Today's piece has to do with the recent happenings in Africa. But before that, before we delve into that, this is my Facebook page. You can go there and follow so that we can get to learn more. Thank you. So I wrote a little piece on the happenings in Africa now. So I'm just reading it so that we can have some peace for each other. What's happening to Mother Africa? When you deliberately shirk your responsibility assigned to you by the people and keep on making them feel like crap, then this is what happens. I will never endorse coup d'etat because it brings nothing but the nation back in all faculties as far as nation building and other relations which is necessary in this global world are concerned. There always must be a way other than anything that causes anarchy. My focus is on the why a soldier who has sworn fealty to the state will do this. The answer is, to them, they see it as an act of patriotism, since they think it's a form of liberation. But great elders who have witnessed coup will tell you that nothing good comes out of it. Now this goes to African leaders. Leadership is not an avenue to amass wealth. We all know this. You people structured our curriculum, and thus anything that we know is from an initiative you gave us. And why is it that you preach what you don't practice? Most provisions are made for you people occupying public offices to make sure you are satisfied enough to take your mind off any corrupt act, and yet you still deny us from your selfless service due us. How do you feel as a leader when you hear African stowaways who were caught immigrating to Europe say they'd rather die trying to leave their home country than return? How do you sleep knowing this? You will say these people are lazy, but Africans are one of the most hardworking people the planet has ever produced. And that's why they thrive when they go to see greener pastures abroad. Why? Because the leaders there are doing what they are brought in to do: service without selfishness and corruption. But I don't blame you people, I blame us who put you there. If we do not think beyond this tribal and family bigotry and put competent people who are not power conscious but selflessly wanting to help our nations and continent, we will think coup is the way which we all know. We will think coup is the way which we all know it isn't. The fight against colonialism wasn't done independently, but collaboratively. Our masters had no other choice than give us our due, which is independence. So if the independent fight against poverty isn't working in our respective countries, why is it so hard for Africa to come together? Is it too hard to do? Our masters are doing it. Look at the economic benefits of these Schengen agreements. The influx of the African diaspora and the message they were carrying tells me that no matter how the systems abroad suit us, we will never leave, love, and be loved as we would on our motherland. So let us together save by doing what we are supposed to do to avoid all this anarchism birthing in Africa now. Serve, please. Some of us have schooled and yet feels like we made the worst decision of our life for working so hard with our studies and investing so much into the education course. We have hope Africa will be great someday, but not from coup d'etat. We will be doing more than harm. We'll be doing more harm than good, even though we might think our intentions are pure. God save us all. What do you think?